so excited to be back with you again today. Today's going to be our jewelry day here with Choice, and that I'm so excited that we're able to do these online. Excited when we get back in the classroom, we will continue to do these online. And today's project, we're going to call our jewelry project. It's kind of what we call our spring bloomin' flower hair decoration. And that it's got little clippies, put the barrettes in one direction. It makes a nice drapey thing for our hair to be so cute. If you want, put it on the front of your sweater. Hold your sweater together, very cute. Me, I took mine personally, put it on my hat, because I wear my sun hat more than I wear anything else. And I like the fact that it made it look kind of girly. So, got grand girls, got grandbabies. Yep, give those things away, gentlemen, if you made one. They'll love it. So let's get quick started today. Some of the things you're gonna need. You're gonna need, obviously, your flowers. All of these things, again, can be purchased at the Dollar Tree, Walmart, all of those places we get our little inexpensive crafting items. Just pluck a few of these flowers off, no problem at all. And that, take them home. You still have something to put in the vase, but now you've got some flowers for this. The next thing you're gonna need, you're gonna have a little piece of jewelry chain. And for me, I like the ribbon. So we're gonna have at least 12 to 15 inches, depending on you individually. Little alligator clips, we need those. Those are going to be clipped on. Depending the way you put them on the end of your chain is going to determine, do I want to clip this for my sweater? Do I want to clip this in my hair? It's all up to you. I picked up some of these nice little sparkly gems. They come on a sheet. They're very inexpensive. You get, about 5 million of them, it seems, on a plastic sheet for almost nothing. These are going to be the centers of our flowers. Glue gun. We use our hot glue gun. And for me, I got some of these nice little inexpensive glitter glues. Those are going to be the things we're going to kind of decorate the edges of this with. So let's get started. We've cut our ribbon, we've cut our chain into the lengths that we want. Very simple project, won't take long. Your personality is what's going to make the difference between whether you go with just a flower, in which case you're just going to pull that flower off the top, or if you want to add some of the leaves that came with the flower, by all means add those leaves. This is a project for you, designed by you. So if you think, I really think I'd like that, great. We're going to take on the back of this. Some of you can just pluck these off. I tried to keep it together. So on the back, I just cut that off. And I stuck a little bit of glue down in each one of these to make sure it stayed good and solid in there. Flip it over. On the other side, you can see where it came through, and some of that glue actually shot right through there. I'm going to put a little drop of glue on that side. I'm going to take one of my little rhinestone stickies here. And I'm going to put it down inside that flower. We got that nice and down in there. So you decide you want that little bit of greenery on there, by all means. You just add that to the back, put a little bit of glue on it. On this side here, put it in place. We're going to do that to each of our flowers right now. For me, I'm not going to add the greenery, I don't think. At least not all of it. I'm going to take these off. I think I like this leaf better than I like this leaf. So, depends on the flower that you have, the kind of leaf that comes with it. I want this to match up for me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to see if I can find a little, I think I like this one here with the two little bright flowers. Set this one aside. I'm going to take those two little bright flowers. I'm going to take the back side of this and again, snip it down close. Your glue gun is going to help you put anything you want back together again. Snip it close. Same on this one, snip it close. This one here, break it right off. Now some of you are going to get these and they're going to have wires in them and it's going to be a little tough. Just take that wire cutter and that cut in through there. On this one I'm going to use my scissors to get it started. Okay, now my glue gun. I'm going to add this to the back. Decided it wanted to come off, I want it back on. And I'm going to put another one of my sparklies in there. These have a little bit of sticky on the back of them, but I really like the regular hot glue a little better. It's going to hold it a bit better for later. And again, if you guys get your fingers burned easily like I do, you might want to use your little hot stick. I use a little pin here. Get that sparkly down in there. Try to push this little glue from this side here. You know the flower you're working with. Some of you will pick them up at the store. You'll have decided you wanted to use great big sunflowers, or you're going to find little roses that you like. There's no such thing as the wrong flower for this. This is all about you. If we have some gentlemen out there making these, remember, granddaughters are going to love this. Daughters are going to love this. Get that tucked down in there. There we go. So now I have my sparklies in place. And do I want sparklies? I think I'm going to leave the sparklies off this particular sun here. Let's see. I'll add the greenery either. So now my flowers are ready. I'm going to take my alligator clips and I'm going to set them up with my chains. Smooth your chain out. Put a little bit of hot glue on here. Just lay your chain down in it. Clip. Make sure we're going to do that on the same end. I've done them backwards. And we're going to lay our chain down in that. Super. Now, you can do it any way you want. And now I like to put my ribbons together. So I'm going to take a little bit, just going to put a little bit of glue on there. I'm going to put my other ribbon just a little bit off center on it like that. I'm going to wind those around each other just a little bit, not real tight. I just want them to kind of drape together so that they hang kind of pretty together that way. Round we go. And then when I get down to this end, I'm going to do the same thing now that they've been wound together. A little glue. Pinch those together. Oop, there's that hot thing. I should have used my little hot stick again. And now I'm going to stick these in with my chain. And I'm going to drape it around the chain a little bit also. A little bit of hot glue on top. Ribbon right on there. Don't worry if it's not too fancy. Your flowers are going to cover that up too. And I'm going to kind of take that ribbon and I'm going to put that a little bit around that chain. Again, I want mine to swag together a little bit. Kind of makes a nice pretty twisted chain like that. Now while I've got it twisted on this end too, put my little bit of glue right there. And I'm going to stick that ribbon right on top there also. Won't take long for this to set up. It's not going to take very long for the whole project at all. But it'll give you a minute or two to have some nice quiet time with if you're doing it with a friend, or just to sit down and enjoy a little bit of a quiet moment today. Now for putting the flowers on. I want to put my big flower on first, I think. So I'm going to put that little bit of glue on there. And I'm going to hold that down. And I'm going to put mine, I think, facing this direction. Put it right there. Stick it. And as you can kind of see there, they're glued together right on your clippy with the ribbon and the chain. That glue is going to hold it all right there. Hang on to it for a minute. If it looks like it's not setting up, no big deal. You're just going to add a little more glue. I love glue guns. If you can see, I added just a touch more glue in there. Hopefully we can get a camera angle you can see that at. There it is. And some of you say, well, I'm going to add that greenery. You add that little bit of greenery. If you want to put some leaves in there, tuck some leaves up in there. The glue gun will do it for you. And then I want to take my little pink flower. And I want to make sure it doesn't come apart either. So I'm going to stuff a little glue down in here. A little glue underneath the edge of that. Right there. And I'm going to put a lot of glue right here so that I can add this to the other end of my alligator clip. I'm going to put it right on there. You see that in there very good? We've got them now glued right up next to each other. Hold on for a minute or two. If you're worried about it, give it a little pinch. Pinch it down tight. They say this is the time you want to add your greenery. It's all good. You make this about you. So we're going to quick do this other end. I'm going to put my little flower together. It tried to slip off of its glue there. I'm not going to let that happen. Put that glue. We're going to put it down on this end. Oops, I want to see, catch it before it got dried. Turn that flower back the other direction. Push it down, hold it a little bit if you're worried. Add a little more glue if you're worried about it. This is such a pretty project for something so quick. A little bit of glue, making sure that that flower doesn't come apart. I'm going to stuff some up underneath there too. A lot of glue on this. And I'm going to stick it on my alligator clip. Right underneath there again. Can you see that? We're holding those clippies down together. Be a little bit careful that you don't let that glue run over the side of your clip, because you want that alligator clip to be able to open up so you can put it on your sweater, you can put it in your hair, you can drape it off a hat like I do. You can even put those clippies on the side of a baseball cap. You want a little decoration hanging from your front door, you can hang these any place. They're just pretty. One last little touch. I really want mine to be a little bit sparkly. So I've gotten some of these little glitter glue guns, and that we showed you that we want them. For some of you that did some greenery, if you want to add a little bit of that greenery, some glitter on that, just a little tiny bit down the edge. You don't need to put a lot on to make it decorative. So the ones of you that did not put the greenery on, you say, well, I want to do mine a little different. Make it, let's see, we've got this pretty light pale one here. I'm going to take a little bit of this glue and I'm going to take it and I'm just going to put it just a little bit on the edge of this flower. I'm going to pick another flower. I'm going to put just a little bit of it on the edge of that one. And that's kind of giving it just a little sparkle. Nothing very much. I just want it a little bit pretty. So it kind of gives you that little delicate, sparkly look. Little girls, big girls, we all love sparkles. A little bit darker one here. I wonder how that would look. We're going to put that along. Oh, that's going to be very nice. We're just going to take that right along the top of a couple of these leaves. Now, if you picked sunflowers, use the gold. Use a color that you like. Doesn't have to be a lot. We're almost done. The next part of this project is going to be letting this glue, because this is our sparkle glue. It has to dry a little bit. I'm going to put the last of a little bit on this side here, because I am a sparkle girl. I love sparkles. There we go. Say, well, it didn't quite fit on all the flowers. So what? Let it hang across there. This is my thing, just like that one's your thing, and that you make it like you like it. And that's it. Isn't that pretty? We hope you enjoy making this today. It's a really simple one, but we think you're gonna have fun with it. It's been fun having you back again.